What's up, everybody? I was just working with a client on some step-ups and I noticed some pretty interesting compensations that she was using to try and get around actually using her butt. But I want to posit this question to you guys in general. Are you sure you're using your glutes to your maximum effectiveness? Or is your body cheating around this? And in step-ups specifically, are you doing calf raises? I'm going to show you an example really quick of what it should look like, and then I'm going to tell you how you can actually answer that question on your own with a couple little simple tips, alright? Step-ups. I've got a step. I'm going to get on the step. Easy, right? Here's the trick. One of my personal philosophies, always know what you're going to work on and why you're doing it, okay? Are you working on this to get up onto a step, or are you doing it to lose weight and burn calories? Are you doing it to shape your butt and tone your thighs? Working on the core? What are you actually doing? Because if it's just to get up on the step, I can do this all day. And I'm not actually going to really do very much except maybe breathe a little bit. That's about it, okay? If my goal is my butt and my hip is forward when I start this, my butt can't work. And this is what most people tend to do. They drive their knee way forward, they get up on top of their knee, and their calf actually starts pushing here or in the back. So easy, right? What do people end up doing? They start throwing this guy way up in the sky, and then they say, hey, this is a little harder, and they'll jump, and they'll be using this back calf here and the front calf to actually land up on top of the step rather than squeezing their butt. Then that's too easy, so they'll add weight, and they'll calf raise, jump, and land on their knee, right? If the knee's in this massive forward position I'm landing here, I've got to shove the knee back real hard without any glute support. I'm going to be hurting too. Ready for the trick? Here it is. Slow down. Plant that foot up there, pick up the back toes, and see if you can't actually use your butt to push down into the step and lift up slow. That's going to use these muscles. It's going to challenge stability in the knee and the ankle. It's going to challenge your core. And especially on the way down, if you can't tap that heel onto the ground and come right back up, you know this step is too high for the muscle you're going after, which in this case the glute and the quads. Most people, about this high is all they can really do. Another cool way to do this is treat a side lunge as the same thing. Start on the side of the step. Actually, this is one. Start on the side of the step, drop the heel of the opposite foot, and keep everything in line side to side. And see if you can't fold into the hip and come back up. Another way to think about this, if gravity wasn't a thing, how do I get this foot down to the ground? Do I just drop? Or am I actually pulling myself down? Most people, when they do side step-ups, they'll fall and they'll jump. CrossFitters, you can do this all day. Tai Chi people are the ones that get results. Okay? The main takeaways from this video, guys, slow things down and make sure that the muscle you're actually going after can do the movement in a full range of motion. If it can't, no worries. Back off the range, squeeze the snot out of it, get it stronger first, and then we can start worrying about the second thing, is the restrictions. If the hips are tight, if the hamstrings are tight, if the inner thigh is tight, it's going to restrict that motion, and we're going to see more of these compensations coming through. And then the other thing is, if something is taking over a little too much, I noticed that client was having a lot of issues in her really, really powerful calves. I rolled the heck out of the calves beforehand so they couldn't work as much. I took the weights out of the exercise so we couldn't load unstable joints with weight. And then I slowed it the heck down. 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down, and her butt was shaking, on fire. All of the stabilizers actually had a chance to get a workout in. And then after a while of doing this, 2-3 weeks, we'll really start adding back in the height, the weight, letting the calf work some more. and she's going to see a lot more results from that. That's it, guys. If you have any questions at all on this stuff, drop a comment or a question down below in the comments and questions section. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys later.